Hey guys, Coach Mike here talking about the overhead squat today. Honestly, I could do an entire series on the overhead squat, maybe I will, but today I just want to narrow it down and just talk about how we can change grips based on the workout or even based on our own ability level to make the overhead squat a little easier. So the basic thing that I want you to realize is the closer our grip is, the more shoulder mobility that we need, but the less wrist mobility we need. And the further out we are, the less shoulder mobility we need and the more wrist mobility we need, okay? So for those of you guys whose squat tends to be chest down, what that's gonna require from you is to pull those arms a little bit further back, which means you need more shoulder mobility. So we wanna cheat those hands a little bit wider. So for those of you that kind of have that sort of squat, you wanna go a little bit wider, almost like to your snatch grip, think about it that way. For those of you that have a little bit better squat, more upright squat, and have extra shoulder mobility, you can actually bring that grip in a little bit. If you have the ability to do that, what that's gonna help you during a workout, say where we have, 60, 70 overhead squats, whatever it is the more we can stack that weight directly over the shoulder, right, the easier it's gonna be on those shoulders. So, for example, the workout I'm about to do, there's toe to bar in there, there's burpees, there's overhead squats, so that's very shoulder intensive. So one of the things I'm gonna do to save my shoulders is instead of using kind of my typical wider grip for the overhead squat, I'm gonna bring it in just a little bit like so, right? That's gonna save my shoulders a little bit, okay? So play with that as you're doing overhead squats. It's gonna feel a little different and weird at first, but just play with it with like a naked bar or even the PVC pipe and just try out the different positions and you might figure out ways on how to save your shoulders and make overhead squats a little bit easier.